Andrew Tate and Coffeezilla is literally going to war right now on the internet after Coffeezilla reveals his plans to expose and destroy Andrew and Tristan Tate's new get-rich-quick scheme. The online war with Andrew Tate, Tristan Tate, and Coffeezilla started when Andrew and Tristan Tate announced that they will be transforming their online university into a security token where you can, still buy into the online university and learn how to make money, but you can also buy the security token and get paid residually.
One more thing I want to talk about is the real-world token. I am working with the SEC so that the real-world token can be launched as a security. The goal is that you can buy the token and own a percentage of the school. So imagine you sign up for the real world.
Yo, it's time to put the fries in the bag, bro. The fries must go in the bag, and the salt comes after the fries go in the bag, bro.
Start to make money, you focus on your tasks, then you can invest that money in the real world token and get paid every single month a monthly dividend from the profits of the school. Meaning you can own a percentage of the largest online university in the world, which will grow for the next 20 to 30 years. This is going to be the largest platform in the world. It is going to get bigger and bigger as more and more people learn to get their education online. You can own a percentage of it and get paid every single month for the rest of your life.
Right off the bat, there were some red flags with this because the numbers just wasn't making sense. Like, the real world Twitter page would tweet out various numbers, bro, and the numbers were just inconsistent and contradictory. The real world tweeted out that the Tate brothers were using essentially their profits of $250 million a month to back this security token. And they says if you own 0.5%, you'll get paid $100,000 monthly for the rest of your life. Now, first off, the only person who's going to own 0.5% of this token is going to be Andrew and Tristan, not you. But nonetheless, though, it's some wishful thinking. However, 9 hours ago, they posted, if you own 0.5% of the real world token, you would get paid $75,000 per month. Well, if you were going to get paid $100,000 for 0.5, then you wouldn't be getting paid $75,000 for 0.25, right? So, it's just things like this, which in retrospect is not really that big of a deal, but it's things like this that didn't make sense, and which is why Coffeezilla wanted to inquire about the security token. So Coffeezilla began to DM Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate and send them various emails. As y'all can see here, Tristan Tate would share a DM between himself and Coffeezilla, and he will call Coffeezilla the R word and the F word that I won't repeat. So here's the exact DM that Coffeezilla sent to Tristan Tate. Coffeezilla said, "Hey Tristan, I'm reaching out for a comment to your brother and you, as I have a story about y'all's crypto endorsement coming out. This was sent to Andrew as well. Please respond in 48 hours to ensure I can get your answer in the video for context. Last year, Andrew said that he does not endorse shitcoins. He's also claimed he does not have anything to do with any crypto would change. How much were you and your brother paid to promote / talk about Rooscoin? Are you aware the Rooscoin you and your brother promoted has been hacked to the detriment of holders?" And he continued with this, man. And he says, how much was Andrew paid to tweet about FMO Dana? Were you or your brother paid by or affiliated with RNT and Daddy Coin? Andrew has said SEC comes for me. There's no SEC in Romania. We're scammers. Now you and your brother say you're trying to get TRW, the real world token, regulated under SEC laws. What changed? Are you planning to sell to US investors? So Tristan responded back with a real uppity and snarky gift, pretty much bro, use a pest. Bye. Get out of my face. Andrew, on the other hand, he shared the email that Coffeezilla sent him, and Coffeezilla says, "Hey Andrew, I'm reaching out for comment as I have a story about your crypto endorsement coming out. Please respond in 48 hours to ensure I can get your answer in the video for context." Last year he said, he pretty much ran through the entire thing he sent Tristan. He even, had concerns about the SEC tokens that Andrew plans on releasing soon. Now, Andrew called him a homo, put daddy, and then Andrew fired off other tweets that I can't show on the screen due to the language, the hard ER, the other things, right? Where he was essentially telling people to go ahead and spam the email. He was instructing his audience, as well as people who was a part of the Hustle University, to go ahead and spam Coffeezilla's email and send him, negative things. Pretty much, bro, make his life miserable as he's trying to make our life miserable. Now, I do understand why Andrew and Tristan can kind of have an ick, right? Coffeezilla has somewhat built, a life for himself to where he's an authority in this crypto space. He's an authority in online scam and schemes. However, he's not the authority, right? He's not the FBI. He's not the police. So I can see how they can be annoyed if he's inboxing them, asking them, hey, give me answers within 48 hours or else I'm like, bro, what? hey, how much did you make? Hey, listen, I need a full audit of all your records. Send it to my inbox within 48 hours. I can understand how they can feel annoyed, like, bro, like, we're millionaires, but like, why would we answer to you? But Coffeezilla can say, bro, you're not answering to me. You're answering to your fans and your audience who support you. I'm just the person who's here to relay it back to the audience. And the audience want to know. So you owe the audience, not me. But yeah, I can understand, bro, like,
working with the SEC.
How Andrew Tate can somewhat feel like, bro, like, you are not like any type of authority. Now, Andrew Tate dropped a full video
Coffeezilla
on Coffeezilla, where he essentially calls Coffeezilla all type of names, bro. That, yeah. Now, mind you, by the way, like Coffeezilla was at some point one of Andrew Tate's favorite YouTubers. Now they've turned. And here's what Andrew Tate had to say about Coffeezilla.
Coffeezilla is this is my statement to you, Coffeezilla. You're a I guarantee I drink more coffee than you, meaning you're a fraud to begin with. You're doing this little breakdown, this investigation. You just emailed me in a homosexual tone.
Andrew Tate already have a beautiful defense for the pump and dump. So Andrew Tate's defense for the pump and dump, and by pump and dump, I mean, hey, bro, we're going to load this coin up and have y'all buy it, bro, and then we're going to sell it immediately, bro, and take everything and have the coin go to zero. His built-in excuse for this pump and dump already, man, is, hey, bro, it's a meme coin. They go up and down. That's not exposing, bro. Of course it's a dump. It's a meme coin. Nobody takes it seriously.
Saying, oh, I want to ask questions about this coin, this coin. You really think you're going to do a investigation into the fact that meme coin prices go up and down and all the retards and the real in the trenches are going to agree with you? Of course they go up and down. It's meme coins. Nobody cares. I'm not Logan Paul. I'm not somebody who is already hated and everyone's looking for a reason to jump on the bandwagon. I'm built different. I'm loved. Nobody likes you. Nobody's scared of your fucking investigation.
And also, too, why I do believe that Coffeezilla can't really harm Andrew Tate. One, Andrew Tate isn't even in the U.S. So what are you gonna do? Like, right? Like, who's gonna check him for for scamming? And then two, Andrew Tate don't really have a YouTube channel. Andrew Tate don't have a Twitter. Andrew Tate's, I guess, business isn't really predicated on viewership, right? It's predicated on this very niche, small group of people who believe you're God, and they will spend whatever they need to spend to be in your presence. So if, let's say this, right, like you convince all of Twitter, Andrew Tate is a bad person, like that's not going to affect his bottom line, right? Like there's not a YouTube video where people can go to and click dislike and ruin Andrew Tate's algorithm and ruin his podcast views, right? So no, like Andrew Tate is on Rumble. Andrew Tate has a co-following. So like in all, bro, like this is not really going to affect Andrew Tate whatsoever, in my opinion.
Your emails sound gay. I accidentally leaked your email address. Now everyone's calling you gay. I regret nothing I've ever done. Suck my daddy to the moon. Patriarchy's being restored. Once I bust this case for sex trafficking, keep your sister and mother away from me, or they'll end up working. I am built different.
That right there is how you know Andrew Tate is already in full crash out mode, bro. Andrew Tate, I believe, is at a point in his life, bro, where he knows, there's a realistic chance I'm probably gonna go to jail, bro. So at this point, I'm in full crash out mode, bro. I'm gonna say these slurs, bro, to get as much attention as possible. I'm gonna just go full into the character. Because threatening to traffic somebody's mother and sister while you're currently about to go to trial for a trafficking case isn't really the smartest thing to do, right? But Andrew right now is in full crash out mode. Now, Coffeezilla will respond back in a very short video, to my surprise. to Tristan and Andrew Tate. And here's what he had to say.
I'm in big trouble, guys. The alpha male Andrew Tate is after me, as is his war room. They're all coming after me after I investigated Andrew Tate. Now, previously, Tate was a big fan of mine. But would you believe it? After I asked him some questions, that all changed.
Coffeezilla, who I actually kind of respected and thought had a brain.
Coffeezilla is a I don't give a about your video. I don't respect your journalism.
That's right. He doesn't
I mean, that's not shocking, right? Like, won't we all? Like, wouldn't we all be upset? It's kind of like saying, yo, I respect the cops for locking up them criminals. And then I believe the cop is opening up a false investigation on me. Well, then it's after cops now, right? So I don't think that's the gotcha that Coffeezilla think it is.
respect my journalism anymore. You can see I've really angered him. Now, I haven't released anything of my investigation yet. All I've done so far is ask very basic questions to Andrew Tate about crypto coins that he's promoted. There's a bunch of coins that are down 90%, some would call scams, and I just had some basic questions about why you promoted them after saying that, Tate's famous for saying, oh, I don't need to promote these meme coins. I don't need to scam my fans. I don't need to rob my fans. And so this is what you do. In fact, this is what the Tates complain about. There are no real journalists left. Oh, we're the real journalists. But this is actually what you're supposed to do. You go to people with questions before you release the story to make sure you hear their side.
Your Coffeezilla needs to be careful because he's risking a chance of, like, for example, man, I have a really good friend called 1090 Jake. I love 1090 Jake's work. 1090 Jake, just like Coffeezilla, he was exposing people who snitched. Now, it started off with everybody was loving 1090 Jake's work. They were loving the fact that he was doing this. And then eventually, once 1090 Jake was speaking as an authority in this, people began to turn on 1090 Jake. People began to say, well, hold up, brother, you're not an authority. And then as soon as 1090 Jake began to do more of these gray area stories, right, like stories where, half the audience is saying, bro, he didn't snitch. Half is saying, yo, he did snitch. Once he began to do these gray area stories now, folks began to turn on him even more because folks began to think, oh, you think you the authority? Oh, you think you the one who defined what snitching is? Oh, you think people supposed to answer to you? That's what our risk is about to start happening with Coffeezilla. People are about to start feeling like, bro, who are you? Like, bro, like, why do people have to answer to you? Right? Like, right? Because out the blue, investigating them. Now, especially if it's just, they were endorsed to promote a coin and the coin didn't do well and the coin, fell by 90%. Well, that's not scamming per se, unless it was a deliberate and purposeful dump. Well, when you start just investigating and throwing these videos together just because for all endorsement, saying nobody's allowed to endorse any coins, once you start doing that, bro, that's when people are going to start turning on you. I think Coffeezilla does great work. I just want him to be careful not to really get put in that corner.
And so that's what I did, of course, even with the Tate brothers, who I figured wouldn't exactly give me a completely straight answer. But, nonetheless, I had to do my due diligence. Now, in response to my request, Andrew Tate said this, and then he leaked my email address, which I thought maybe was unintentional, until he told his fans to actually go email me on his behalf to call me gay. And then went on a 2-minute rant where he never answered a single question. Instead said he would pump a meme coin if his fans, I guess the war room, the real world, flooded my email, disliked my upcoming video, even though no one has seen it yet.
This is my statement to you, Coffeezilla. You're a You're doing this little breakdown, this investigation. You just emailed me in a actual tone saying, oh, I want to ask questions about this coin, this coin. You really think you're going to do a investigation into the fact that meme coin prices go up and down and all the cards and the trenches are going to agree with you? Of course they go up and down. It's meme coins. Nobody cares. I'm built different. I'm loved. Nobody likes you. Nobody's scared of your investigation. Your emails sound I accidentally leaked your email address. Now everyone's calling you I regret nothing I've ever done. Suck my daddy to the moon. For every single person who can show me they have emailed Coffeezilla and called him gay, I will buy daddy. And for every single dislike on his upcoming bullshit expose, I'll buy more daddy.
Now the reason, listen, yo. First off, it's not happening, right? Yo, Andrew Tate promised Lieutenant Dan $100,000 if he survives the storm. Lieutenant Dan survived the storm, bro. Andrew Tate ain't sent $100,000 yet, bro. So, Andrew Tate and like Adin Ross have the same like itis, bro. Right? It's like the poor giver itis, where you love to give by mouth, bro, but you don't ever give by hand.
Ah, yes, the classic normal response of someone who doesn't care about an investigation. So now I've got an email inbox full of slurs from Andrew Tate's war room, his inside counsel, the alpha males, this feared group of elite men. Legit, I have hundreds of these emails, all freaking out, ironically, on behalf of an alpha male who's also freaking out about questions that he refuses to answer, about an investigation that none of them have seen, but they're planning to dislike in advance to own me and to prove to their daddy that they're going to be, they're good little boys, right? And by the way, that's not my word for him. Tate promotes a coin called daddy, okay? So just imagine how cringy you have to be to follow a guy that you are calling daddy and you are paying him financially. Meanwhile, we've had 0 questions answered. That 2-minute video rant exists.
But he don't owe you any answers, right? Like, and that's what I want Coffeezilla to understand, bro. Like, we understand, like, you're trying to do your job, bro. Or, well, no, sorry, not your job. Because this right here is volunteer. Like, you're trying to expose people, bro, and do your thing, man. Expose the scammers, bro. I'm rooting for you, bro. But, like, don't speak from a position of, oh, I ain't getting no answers. No, bro, they don't owe you any answers. Like, nobody owes you any answers. All right? Yeah, man. Just don't go into this rabbit hole of thinking you are the authority.
Several other tweets from Andrew Tate just completely having a meltdown. In fact, he said he might have an emergency meeting on me. Oh, no, guys. An emergency meeting. Coffeezilla's about to release a report. We used to like him. Now we hate him. Even Tristan Tate got involved, often thought as the more eloquent and calm of the Tate brothers. You could see he's not faring much better than Andrew Tate. Very weird and cringy behavior from the 2 worst alpha males. Either way, though, guys, sincerely, I would appreciate an answer to my questions. I mean, you do have my email. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.
Hey, listen, man. I don't know how this is going to play out. I honestly don't, bruh. I'll be lying to y'all if I say I did. I don't know. Is Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate scamming? Maybe. More than likely. Is Coffeezilla in the right to make any video he want to make? Absolutely. Is Coffeezilla the authority? No. Is Andrew and Tristan Tate right for calling him slurs? No. So, I just think, listen, man, this could go either way, bro. But even if Coffeezilla does drop a foolproof 100% bombshell, Andrew Tate is scamming his fans, bro, it's not going to change nothing, folks who like Andrew Tate at this point, their mind is never going to be made up about him, right? Their mind is never going to change about him, bro. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? And if you're still watching, click on this video somewhere on my screen, somewhere here, to find out how one of Drake's goon accidentally revealed mid-interview that they had plans to kill Kodak 2 years ago, 2022. Click on this video here to find out what I'm talking about. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.